Good morning all. So as you may have seen from my previous video, I bleached my hair. But after bleaching it, it kind of had a little bit of a rubbery texture to it. Like after everything settled down, I sort of noticed this maybe the day after or so. And it just felt generally like a little bit more fragile basically, which you'd expect from, you know, bleaching your hair. Honestly though, it felt fine, like back to normal after putting oil in it for a few nights. Basically I was deep oiling it and it felt really soft after that. But nevertheless, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to try out my first proper protein treatment. Now the reason I decided to go for the ApHogee Keratin 2-minute constructor instead of the 2-step one is because I was watching a few videos and honestly, I'm such a wuss. The 2-step one intimidated me because I was seeing how you're supposed to make your hair go hard and you can't touch it. Like if you accidentally touch it, it might snap off. Like that frightened me just because there's so much protein infused in it. Whereas this one, I think it's a slightly, in my mind, this is how I believe it to be, it's more of a slightly subtler treatment, like it's more gentle if you would say, so it's not as intense as the 2-step one, but hopefully it will give good results. It does say here that you can leave it on obviously for 2 minutes, but if you have more problematic hair, which I feel like I might have, I don't know, I just kind of want to infuse it, leave it on for 5 minutes. If you have worse hair, leave it, go and get the 2-step one. But I just wanted to see how this goes. So it says ApHogee. I always thought it was like ApHogee, but no, ApHogee, however you pronounce it. Products are pH optimized for maximum results and contain our exclusive prohitamine complex, utilizing precise levels of protein for strength, emollients for shine, and humectants for softness for processed or natural hair. So this blends with keratin, amino acids, botanical oils, and vitamins, which restore elasticity and softness to dry, brittle hair. In minutes, it penetrates and repairs damage caused by chemical surfaces, styling and heat. Even bleached, permed or relaxed hair feels healthy again. Recommended for weekly use until hair feels and appears healthy again. Also, the other thing I noticed with the 2-step Reconstructer, or whatever it was called, was that because it was so strong, it was more recommended for a 6 weekly use. So like, what, a month and a half? Every month and a half. This one is gentle enough to use every week, which I won't be doing because I don't wash my hair every week anyway. But it says, you know, until your hair feels back to normal and good. So it's not something that you have to continuously use, which I like, because with products like, for example, deep conditioners, which I love doing, you find yourself having to always do it if you want to see results, you know. It's more of a long-term thing, whereas this just says, you know, just do it until you see happiness in your hair again. So for the directions, it says gently shampoo the hair with ApHogee shampoo, which I don't have. I'm going to be using my soooo purifying shampoo. Then it says rinse thoroughly and towel dry as usual. Squeeze 1 12-ounce into a palm. I'm just going to be eyeballing it and doing it all over my head. Using fingertips, work evenly through hair and scalp. Okay, so it can go on the scalp. For maximum penetration, cover hair with a warm towel or plastic cap for 2 minutes. I'm going to be using my plastic cap. For extreme cases, leave on for 5 minutes, which is what I'm going to be doing. For severe breakage problems, we recommend, this is what I was saying, an ApHogee 2-step protein treatment service. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water, dry and style as normal. Yeah, and then like the warnings, avoid contact with eyes. After I do this step, I'll be showing you what it's like, you know, as I go on. But after I do it, I'm going to follow up with an actual deep conditioner, because I heard, I don't know if it's the same to this one, but I know with the 2-step treatment, your hair does feel a little bit drier but strong, because obviously the protein in it. So I'm going to slap on this for, I usually leave my deep conditioner on for ages, but I'll probably just leave it on for another 5 minutes maybe. I don't think I've ever left a deep conditioner on for that little amount of time. Maybe I have. And this is just a Schwarzkopf Essence Ultime Diamond Colour Intensive Mask. Checks the colour as well. Just remembered I had it recently and probably needed to use it up. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my hair, and then I shall be back to do the ApHogee step. One thing I forgot to mention was that my hair was heavily oiled overnight, so another deep oiling treatment, and I detangled it last night as well, so I've just fluffed it up this morning, because when I wear my wrapper, whenever I sleep, to be honest, it just shrinks down like that. So I just puffed it back up, just so you know. So as I was washing my hair with the shampoo, it did feel more dry again. So I don't know, maybe I should have used like, because I felt like I couldn't get it all into the hair, but I think it's just because of this shampoo, to be honest. I always find it difficult to distribute in my hair, so knowing that my texture is drier at the moment, I probably should have used more, I don't know, of a moisturising shampoo. But yeah, it did feel dry as I was washing it. So it is towel dried. This is actually my baby towel from when I was a little child. Right, anyway. So this is how we're looking. To be honest, it wasn't really that dirty either, so hopefully I haven't stripped it out too much. Right, so now we're going to go on to the ApHogee product. Now, I smelt this accidentally, and I didn't realise it was going to be so nice smelling. I think the other one smells really strongly bad. Strongly bad. Great sentence, Jen. Really bad, basically, and really strong. But this one smelled really nice. So yeah, it adds strength and softness in one step, quick and effective against heat and chemical damage. So, you know, with this one, it seems like you don't have to put heat on it, but you know, the added heat from, like the added natural heat from a shower cap or a warm towel would help. So let's squeeze some in the hair. I'm not expecting it to go hard or anything, so hopefully I don't see any weird effect. Yeah, this smells really good. So, oh, starting off big, guys. It's nice. People are calling it a deep conditioner, but for me, I always just thought deep conditioners were moisturising in some aspect, but that's a silly thing. Anything that's deeply conditioning your hair, no matter if it's protein or conditioning or shining it up, is a conditioner, right? But I don't know, that put me off. I was like, oh, have I got the wrong thing? But I was just reading too much into it, you know. Oh, it smells so good. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like sweets, like strawberry sweets, I would say. Maybe chewits or something. It's really nice. Make sure I'm getting right into it here. As you can see, this is definitely my damaged section. I noticed actually, I believe when I actually big chopped, that was more limp than the rest of my hair. And I think it's because when I was transitioning my hair, I was obviously like straightening my hair still. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I was literally straightening my hair, blow drying it, treating it like normal to get a relaxed look, but not too silky, just basically straightening my hair. And that must have been the part that I kept going over to really smooth out. And you can tell, do you see what I mean? Like, I've noticed this since I big chopped. I was like, oh, I've got damage, but I don't know how. But I'm thinking back, and it's obviously some sort of heat damage from when I tried to smooth out my regrowth to somewhat match my relaxed ends. So if you are transitioning, guys, keep that in mind. It feels really, really nice, by the way. I'm sort of doing like a bit of a rough scalp massage as well, because I want to try and get the product on my scalp like it suggests. Show what it looks like behind. It's really thick and creamy, but I don't know what I was expecting texture-wise. I don't think this was that. I'm just sectioning now to sort of get inside the grooves. See, I'm finding a lot of fairy knots at the moment. That was a little bit of an issue, I think, before, like just general little bits of knots here and there. But now that my hair's gotten drier with the bleach, those little wispy fairy knots are really irritating me. Okay, I'm just going to sit with this for about 5 minutes on my head. So the 5 minutes are up. This is how the hair looks like. Back there a minute. Let me get you out of the light so you can see the contrast a bit better. So it's just, you know, oh, it's very curly looking, but it's just, you know, a conditioner. What have I done? Just a conditioner on the hair. I feel like 5 minutes isn't enough. It went really quickly. Obviously, it's only 5 minutes, but I'm a bit wary of leaving it on any longer, knowing that it's protein. I don't want anything. I don't want to be over processed on protein, because I believe that's a thing. I believe that's a thing. Jesus. Right. I've not woken up too long ago. Like, I literally woke up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and then I did this video. So I'm a bit tongue-tied. I usually am first thing in the morning when I obviously haven't spoken for how many hours because I've been asleep. But yeah, my tongue feels a bit heavy in my mouth. Anyway, I'm gonna go wash this out now, and I shall show you how it looks, if it looks immediately different. I'm sure you'll be able to see more of a difference once it's dried. So I'll try to come back later this evening and maybe insert a picture, like depending on when I edit it, I'll insert a picture over like the next couple of days when I'm out and show you how it styles, how it looks. But yeah, let me just go wash this out and then I'll come back. Oh my gosh, the scent stays. I'm kind of begrudging putting another conditioner and like my leave-in products over this now, but it smells amazing. Right, so as I was washing it out, it still felt dry in texture, not as dry as it did when I was shampooing to begin with. But I forgot to mention earlier as well, you know, when I was saying, wow. You know when I was saying that it felt fragile after I bleached it or whatever, it was to the point where I was scared to touch my hair, so I literally just had it out in my natural fro. I didn't put any like intense products, didn't put no gel or nothing like that in it. It's literally like moisturiser and oil. I was just scared, and then obviously I was fine to touch it and everything. I didn't feel as wary. But back to this, it's got a slight crunch to it, if I can say that. Is that good? Like, it feels, I don't know, does it? I know it's still wet and you can't be the judge, and I don't know if it's like a placebo effect, but I do feel like it's not got that weird elasticity feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, if any of you have bleached your hair or like, you know, chemically treated it or whatever, it feels a bit stringy. I think that's the word I'm looking for. And I want to say it doesn't feel like that anymore. Obviously, I've still got this as my problem area. As it gets longer, I'll start chopping it away. But it feels like normal at the moment. I know it's weird to say because it's still wet, so I won't go too crazy. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now... I quite like that. I really want to leave it on longer though. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in with that deep conditioner that I mentioned earlier. This smells amazing as well, so I don't mind too much putting that on. So this one just says it seals hair colour for anti-fading effect, deeply nourishes and smooths hair, up to 98% less breakage and less split ends. That's good. Application, massage gently into wet hair, leave in for 1 minute, rinse thoroughly, use regularly. I'm not going to leave it in for 1 minute because I feel like that's such a waste. And for me personally, I can't see results that quickly, you know, just leaving something on my head for 1 minute. So I'll do what I did for this protein one, and I'll leave it in for about 5 minutes or so. I've left this one in for longer and nothing happened. It's just moisturising, you know. This is a weird texture as well, but it might be because I've had this for ages, but it's all like gobby. Ugh, don't know if I like that word. And then after I rinse all this out, I'm just going to put in some leave-in products. I'm sure I'll show you when all that happens. I really want to do it a Mohican style, so I might have my hair stretched out. I don't know if that will skew how my hair looks when I show you guys, but I often wear my hair in stretch styles anyway. Like, I just band it and, you know, you can see the full length, so hopefully that won't affect, you know, how the quality of my hair looks afterwards. I don't want to give any false representations of this product. I don't want to glorify it or, you know, send it to the damned depths of hell. I want you to see how it actually has worked, you know. I'm just going to slap a little bit more towards the, I say a little bit, towards the ends of my hair. Sort of just plop it on. And grab sections like this and just smooth it on. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. Just like this. I'm doing it again. Oh my gosh. And get all the perimeters. One last little zhou. I feel like this helps to release any build-up that my shampoo didn't get. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm just about to wash out the conditioner, but I always brush my hair with conditioner in after I've let it sit for however long. So this side is brushed, this side's not. So I'm just going over and detangling again with my Denman brush this time. Well, I did the same thing last night but with oil in my hair instead of conditioner. Still using the Denman brush. I think I really love it. Like, I remember when I first did like my hair videos with my natural hair, I couldn't figure out how to use it, and I think it really helps once length starts showing, because before I just felt like I was ripping out my hair and I was watching different techniques on how you're supposed to detangle and I was like, it's not working, you know. But it's good now, I really like it. So hopefully, you know, I'm removing all the hair that's shed throughout this process, some of the broken hair that's probably hidden in there as well. And then I'll show you quickly what I'm going to be using after I rinse it all out. This is how it's looking at the back. I know that's a bit looser as well. To be fair though, the back of my hair has always been softer and finer, even when I was getting regrowth in, when I was relaxed, that always came out like, I don't know, just thinner, softer, you know. And even when I cut my hair, I was like, oh, it's a different texture back there. So yeah, I've definitely got some different textures going on, like most people. So this is how it looks at the moment. I'm just going to wipe my hands quickly. The stuff I'm going to go in afterwards, I'm just going to use it light leave-in stuff. I don't want anything too heavy, again, because I want to kind of see how that protein thing has left my hair. So I'm just going to go in with this washcloth Gliss Hair Repair Liquid Silk Express Repair Conditioner. It's like a leave-in liquid. I love this stuff, it's my favourite thing ever, I think. And then I'm going to go in with the Kids Organic by Africa's Best Shea Butter Detangling Moisturising Hair Lotion, which again is one of the things that came in one of my old relaxers. I actually found, or my mum found, 2 boxes with relaxers in from where she used to put them in a safe place and then forget about them when we used to buy them in bulk when I was a bit younger, and they had some leave-in stuff. Obviously I'm not going to use the relaxers, so I chucked those away, but I saw like this oil in there, like a sunflower oil, that I think you were supposed to mix in with the relaxer. So back then I didn't realise you can mix oil with there. Why did I not think of that? Because people do that with their bleach as well, don't they, to try and save their hair. Well, anyway, yeah, that was a thing. And also put it on your hair. So I'm going to be using that because it still looks good. I mean, it's oil. I don't really think oil goes off, does it? And then there was 2 sachets of, you know, just leave-in moisturisers that I'm going to give a smell and see if they're okay to use in my hair still. Anyway, I digressed. And the last thing I'm going to be using to seal everything is the Mamadou Aromatherapy 100% pure grapeseed oil. I don't know why I'm holding it all like this. So I'm going to rinse out my hair and do just what I said. I think I kept forgetting to put the light on in some clips, so I do apologise, but I don't know honestly if it's best with or without it, because I've literally got the window shining here and I don't know if I'm like too lightened out, I guess. But oh my god, when I was rinsing it out, my hair felt so silky. I was literally like, that's nice. So I will show you how my hair looks. For the swashcloth thing, I think you're supposed to put it on hair that's dripping wet, but I don't like having dripping wet hair, especially if I'm demoing something. It's like uncomfortable to be like, okay guys, let me just spray my hair with this. So I have towel dried it a little bit. This is how it looks. Also, I'd like to say, I know my hair feels silky, but it's never felt this silky with just that leave-in on its own. So I'm assuming the protein has done something to make it feel this type of way. Like, oh, that's nice. That is really nice. So let me get all my fro in it. Oh, I love it. Right, so leave-in time. I'm gonna go in with this little guy, like I mentioned earlier. And I just go crazily spraying all over. This stuff is like magic in a bottle. I bloody love it. So hopefully I've got a little power routine here now. Minus that shampoo, I didn't feel like that helped in this instance for some reason, which sucks, but it's okay. Next up, you've got the cream. So I'm doing the liquid cream oil method, or the LCO. Oh, do you know what? This little guy's finished. Hold on a second, I'm just gonna go grab some more. Oh my god. Guys, I dropped my phone. Did you hear that? Oh dear. My poor baby. It doesn't look cracked, so let's hope it's okay. I don't really know how to have the camera now, I'm scared. But yeah, I just squirted some more in my hand, which looks a bit odd, but same stuff. I had another sachet of exactly the same stuff, which is good. It smells really good as well. Like, again, sort of like fruity, sweety, sort of really rich, ripe fruit, I think. With a bit of that classic hair grease scent in it. Get the scalp and the edges. I don't know how I'm going to dry my hair. I might put it into 4 sections or something. Like 4 puffs to sort of stretch it out a little bit. Or maybe I'll do twists, I'm not too sure yet. Lastly, a little bit of oil. Ooh, that's a lot. There we go. Right, and I will come back with my final thoughts. My hair will probably be up in some kind of way. Shit. I am destroying everything today. I knew this was going to happen. Dropped the glass bottle. I'm so glad it's really thick glass, because that didn't break, and hopefully I don't see it crack later. Oh my god, I'm just going to put things down because I'm a mess right now. I think I need something to eat. It's going up to like 11:30, I think, and I still haven't eaten. So, yeah, I will be back with my final thoughts. But right now, I am loving the results. The hair feels really nice. I just really need to see it dry to determine how good a quality this product is. And then obviously I'll come back later in the week with a picture or something to show you how it looks all out and styled, and if it's got like noticeable shine. Obviously between now and when I show you the picture, I would have like oiled it in between, but I'll try to keep it as minimum as possible so you can see the true results of the protein itself. And obviously I wouldn't have washed it from now, and most likely the picture will be from Saturday, so from Wednesday to Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with some housework, breakfast, and coursework, unfortunately, and to upload a video right now actually, and then I shall be back this evening. So this is how I have my hair. Just to finalise this, I have 4 little puffs, 1 in the middle here, like it's pretty much all dry now, just maybe where the hairband is a little damp. 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 in the centre at the back. Yeah, so yeah, I have been enjoying my hair. Sorry, I'm really tired. Like it feels and looks really defined, and I've got 1 random little bit that needs chopping, I think. But generally, I mean, it feels like it could do with a bit more moisture, because I did go quite light with the aftercare, didn't I? But other than that, like the curls are really defined. It's dried really nicely. It feels soft, and yeah, the only thing I would say is I need more moisture on it. But that was just because of what I didn't do, I guess, at the end. But yeah, I think the protein's nice. I'm going to be doing some more treatments. I think I'm going to use it a few times before I can make my final verdict. So maybe I'll come back to the description of this video and update you guys to see if the quality of my hair has completely changed or improved much more than this. So do come back to this video at some point just to look at my little update, because I'll try to remember to do that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know if you've tried the ApHogee products and what you'd recommend perhaps to me. I think I will try the 2-step one day, but I'm not quite there yet. It really intimidates me. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye.